me down. Don't bring me down.
Yo, what is good, lads? I'm back today with a new hybrid squad builder, and I have to say this squad is pretty fucking sick. I didn't lose a game with it at all, and it is very fun to play with indeed, and I hope you lot enjoy it. Let me just put in 3-5-2 because that's the formation we'll be playing with again today. And we're going to have a silver keeper in there, and he's a pretty decent silver keeper, never really fucked up for me. Cost you 1.2k, 6'2" tall, sorry. He's got 75 diving, 76 reflex, is pretty decent for a silver. Only 69 position, which is a bit of a letdown, but nevertheless he's a pretty outstanding keeper for a silver keeper anyway. He made some pretty decent saves against like gold teams playing in the Gold Cup. And the first centre back we're going to be using is going to be Donk. Second centre back is going to be Canoe, and the third centre back is going to be Juan from Inter Milan. So we've got a silver back four at the moment. So Donk, I've used him quite a few times lately. 79 pace, 70 defending, 82 heading, and he says I picked him up for 47k, but I've had him for a couple of months now. You could probably pick him up for about 30k now. I was looking at his price the other day because I was thinking about selling him, but then I see how much he'd gone down, so I thought I'd just keep him. You can pick him up for about 30k now. Very decent centre back. Look at his stats: 79 pace, 70 defending, 82 heading. He's 6'4", an absolute tank. Not much to be said about him. And Canoe again, an absolute fucking tank. 80 pace, 72 defending, and 78 at heading, and a banging afro to match. He's also 6'2", cost you about 3.3k. Juan, he's pretty good. I never really noticed him in the game, so couldn't be doing anything wrong, to be fair. 73 pace, 75 defending, 78 heading. Was the first time I used him, but he seemed to be pretty good. It cost you about 4k. And he's 6'1" tall, and he's pretty decent. Never really noticed him do anything wrong. And the right mid we're going to be using is going to be Palacio from Inter Milan, and he's a pretty decent player, to be fair. The first time I've used him as well, I was going to go with Lamela down that side, but I decided against it. I thought I'd try out someone new, but it cost you about 3.9k in a right mid position because he is default right forward. But again, very decent player. Look at his stats: 88 pace, 86 dribbling, 81 shooting for a right mid, which is pretty decent if you ask me, and 78 passing. Great player, 5'9". His only letdown, I'd say, would be his 3-star weak foot. It would be great if he had 4-star weak foot along with his 4-star skills, but other than that, a really decent player. And the first CDM we have is going to be Cambiasso, and I love this guy. He's such a fucking tank. It costs you basically discard price. You can pick him up for if you try hard enough. 71 pace, 77 dribbling, 69 shooting, which is such a lie. Every time I use him I score a banging goal with him. He must have great long shots, I'll tell you that. 79 passing, 80 defending, and 77 header. He is the complete CDM with a hell of a left peg to go with it. Absolutely love this guy. You should pick him up for any. If you need a CDM, Serie A team or anything like that, make sure you give this guy a try because he is absolutely amazing. One of my favourite CDMs on the game. And the second CDM we're going to be using is the Guzman, and he has 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. Costs you about 17k now. It's for an inform like that, I think that is pretty decent with great stats like that. 78 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 shooting, 75 passing, and his default CDM, his inform comes default CDM, let alone that 49 defending, but he does a pretty good job there. I reckon you could use him anywhere across the pitch from CDM, centre mid, cam. Great player, 5'8". Bit of a letdown, he's quite small, but he still seems quite strong on the ball if you ask me. He's got great free kick stats and that banging right foot on him. Never managed to score one, but banging player nonetheless. And the team the team was built around, is this guy Elliot. Again, I used him in my last team. Absolute tank, 7 goals in 11 games from left mid. Absolute loving this guy. 91 pace, 85 dribbling, 68 shooting and 70 passing. Think he's an absolute tank, and I really do enjoy using him at the moment. And the cam we're going to be putting in is going to be the one, the only Robin van fucking Persie. And look at them goals to games. 6 games, 10 goals from Cam. He is absolutely amazing at Cam. Like, as striker, he's still pretty good if you can get around him only having 78 pace. But he is amazing at Cam. I recommend anyone to try him at Cam and tell me you don't think he's fucking godlike. 10 goals in 6 games, as I said, cost you about 30k now. 30k for an 88 rated player such as Robin van Persie. It's pretty decent. The market crash is, I don't know, if you ain't got a lot of coins you can buy more players, I think. And the strikers we're going to be using as well is going to be, first striker we're going to use is going to be Miyuka on that side, and as you see the other one is going to be none other than Chicharito. And Hernandez costs you about 99k, about 100k there and about. Probably got a bit cheaper now. Had this team for a couple of days. 6 games, 4 goals, not that good, but he was still pretty decent. I really did enjoy using him. It would be better if he had 4-star skills, but he wins a lot of headers. That 79 heading is not a lie. He's only 5'9", but when he does win the header, he's going in the goal or on target at least. 90 pace, 79 shooting and 76 dribbling. 65 passing is a bit of bullshit right there because I've seen him make some banging passes. And he does finish in front of goal, left foot or right foot if you ask me. 3-star weak foot, again a bit of a lie. I'll probably say more like 4 or 5 because I've scored a few with the left foot. And Mayuka, what can be said about him? 6 games, 8 goals, scored a lot of goals with this team. He cost you about 85k, banging player. And I haven't used him in a while after the hype's been up and he went up to 150k. See him drop down to about 80k now, so I thought I'd give him a go. Probably pick him up for about 80k. 90 pace, 74 dribbling, 67 shooting, which is a lie. And the 5-star weak foot and the 4-star skills. The guy is a god, mate. There's not much to be said. You probably all know it already, but this guy is an absolute animal, and I do recommend you try this team out. I had a lot of fun using this team, and if you like this team, then do give a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, please do drop a sub if you enjoy what you see. And I'll leave you with a few goals, and I'm out.
It's just a little touch of fate. It'll be
the referee Soundcloud Joe is going to intervene. He made a miss. Here's the shot from the free kick. He's called the goalkeeper out. He scored. Improbable brace. That, quite frankly, has been hammered into the back of the net.
Well, he's done that before. Shoot do it again. He's got a wonderful strike on him. Great technique. You don't perform this kind of thing without putting in the hours on the training ground. He does that Monday to Friday. Always in his play off there.
Hernandez. He's got through them. There's a goal, and that's not gone according to the script here. Nicely done to keep on it. And he's past the defence, just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's headed it goal. Goal! Fantastic header! Superbly done. A brilliant chip. Got it just right. It's really giving. He's put him in here. Tries the volley, and he scores. Great touch on the ball. Cambiasso.
Expecting Cambiasso to put up more resistance than that.
And the shot at the end of it. And it's in the net for the goal. That's a great moment for them because that probably has decided the game. There wasn't the difficulties that the cross seemed to cause in the end, and away come the defensive team. Dangerous to the defence. It's a shot. Robin Van Persie, right at the start of the game.
Can be deadly, can't it, the Dutchman?
Robin Van Persie does what he does so well. Good attacking play.